Chào các bạn, hôm nay chúng ta sẽ tìm hiểu một mẫu tin nhỏ về ca sĩ Lindsay Lohan và mẫu tin được lấy từ trang BBC Learning English. Chúng ta hãy cùng tìm hiểu. Tựa của bài đọc là Lindsay Lohan sentenced to jail. Lindsay Lohan goes to jail. This is the report.
Words in the news from bbclearningenglish.com.
In 2007, Lindsay Lohan pleaded guilty to 2 counts of being under the influence of cocaine and no contest to 2 drunk driving charges.
So, in the first paragraph, it says, year 2007, Lindsay Lohan was found guilty because of something. The first is under the influence of cocaine, and and the second is drunk driving. So she was found guilty because of 2 things: influence of cocaine and drunk driving. That was the first paragraph. Let's move on to the second paragraph.
She went to jail but spent only 84 minutes behind bars. She was also ordered to complete a series of alcohol education courses, but she failed to do them on time and missed a number of meetings. When the judge announced that she was now sentencing Lohan to 90 days in jail, the actress burst into tears. She isn't required to go to jail until July the 20th, but when she's released, she'll have to enter an inpatient rehabilitation program.
Words in the news from BBC.
Now this is the rest of the article, the news. She refers to Lindsay Lohan, went to jail, means goes to prison. Jail means prison. Spent, past tense of spent, only 84 minutes behind bars. Behind bars means in prison. She was also ordered. She was ordered means forced to do something. To complete a series of alcohol education courses means classes that teach about alcohol, about the use and misuse of alcohol. She, Lindsay Lohan, failed to do them on time. So she failed to do them at the expected time and missed a number of meetings, means she didn't go to the meetings, go to the classes. She didn't go to these courses or classes. And the judge announced that she here is referred to the judge. The judge was now sentencing Lohan to 90 days in jail, 90 days in prison. The actress burst into tears, means she started crying suddenly and loudly. Started crying loudly and suddenly. Alright. She isn't required to go to jail until July 23rd. She refers to Lindsay. So Lindsay Lohan isn't required. She doesn't have to go to prison until July 23rd. But when she's released, released means get out of. So when she's released from jail or prison, she will have to enter, means she will have to go into a program, an inpatient rehabilitation program. Means a program that help people to rejoin the society after medical care, after receiving medical care. Now we will listen to the conversation, to the news again at higher speed.
learningenglish.com.
In 2007, Lindsay Lohan pleaded guilty to 2 counts of being under the influence of cocaine and no contest to 2 drunk driving charges. She went to jail but spent only 84 minutes behind bars. She was also ordered to complete a series of alcohol education courses, but she failed to do them on time and missed a number of meetings. When the judge announced that she was now sentencing Lohan to 90 days in jail, the actress burst into tears. She isn't required to go to jail until July the 20th, but when she's released, she'll have to enter an inpatient rehabilitation program.
Words in the
Now we will go over the vocabulary of the news. Let's begin.
news vocabulary from bbclearningenglish.com.
Pleaded guilty. Pleaded guilty. Under the influence of.
Means being worsened by, being intoxicated
Under the
by.
influence of. No contest.
Means you don't admit
No
guilt,
contest.
and you don't admit, you don't claim innocence.
Drunk driving.
Means drive when you are drunk. When
Drunk
you consume
driving.
too much alcohol. Drunk driving.
Behind bars. Behind bars.
Means in prison. Behind
Alcohol
bars in prison.
education courses.
Mean classes that teach and
Alcohol
advise
education
about the
courses.
use and misuse of alcohol. Alcohol education courses.
On time.
Means at the expected time.
On time.
Not late. Not at the expected time.
Sentencing.
Mean imposing a punishment on someone,
Sentencing.
normally by the court.
Burst into tears.
Means started crying loudly and
Burst into tears.
started crying loudly and
Inpatient rehabilitation program.
means a program that help people come back to
Inpatient
society
rehabilitation program.
after medical care. Help people come back to the society after medical care. Now, before we finish, let's have a small speaking exercise. Now, you will need to summarize the news in 45 seconds. I will demonstrate first. In the news, it talked about Lindsay Lohan. In 2007, she went to jail, but she spent only 84 minutes behind the bars. She didn't complete her alcohol education courses, and so the judge announced that Lindsay Lohan is now sentenced to 90 days in jail. She burst into tears. That's it. Now it's your turn. 45 seconds begin. So that's it for today, and you can find the link to the article at the in the description part of the video, and I hope to see you again in the next video. See you again.